Hi, I'm Benjamin Calabrese from WBEN radio station, and I'm here with Marty Lyons. So can you like explain me through that play where you punched Jim Kelly on October 5th, 1986?
Well, you know what happened, Benjamin. All the week building up to the game, Jim Kelly, who should have been a linebacker but was a quarterback, came out and made a comment that he wasn't worried about the front four. He wasn't worried about getting in pressure. That we were getting kind of old. And in the first quarter, I kind of tackled him out of bounds, and he threw the ball back at me. And when he did, I went back and be honest with you, I got my butt kicked because I was on their sideline. So right before halftime, he did a rollout. I hit him as he threw the ball, and I was laying on top of him. We had a few choice words for one another, and I was on top. And next thing I know, I found this fist moving, and I got in a few punches on him.
Nice. That sounds interesting. So how did you discuss your rivalry with Dan Marino and the Dolphins?
Well, anytime you play a team twice a year, you got to win if you want to make it to the playoffs. Dan Marino, one of the best quarterbacks to play in the NFL, had a quick release. People say, well, he had two bad knees. Well, you had Duper and Clayton out there as wide receivers. You had a running back in Tony Nathan, and you had tight ends that could make things happen. And the quick release that Dan Marino had, no matter how many times you thought you were going to get there to hit him, to sack him, he'd get rid of the ball.
Yeah. So, how did you deal with all the media, and how did your wife deal with all the media when you were playing?
Well, I think the best way to deal with the media is to be a stand-up guy. You're going to have great games. Then you can stand in front of your lockers and answer the easy questions. But if you don't play well and your team loses, you still have a responsibility to the media and to the fans to answer those questions. The media is going to come in and they're going to fire questions at you they're looking for that emotional reaction, and you have to be composed. And you have to remember they're doing their job too.
Thank you very much. This was Benjamin Calabrese with Marty Lyons for WBEN radio station. And that was all the straight fire questions that I had today. I'm sending it back to Bruce.